Are we live? I said, are we live? Yes, we are. Welcome to the BD show. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show, everybody. We got lots. We got news. We got Worldstar. We got the family feud. And also, if y'all would like a call-in segment. You know, people say a lot of trash on YouTube. I want to know if anybody got the balls to call in and say something. If you do, let me put the number in the chat right now before we even start. Let me put it on live chat. Pop that chat out. I'm not gonna put it on live chat on going over my head in case any trolls come. Y'all won't be able to see what they got to say. Call-in number is 1-443-461-4518. Alrighty, that's the call-in number. So, I told y'all last night I kicked the track machine out and I came across some songs that I had forgotten about. The song we're gonna start the show with today is called DERRICK, the One Man Symphony. So let's get it. Wish you could compose like this. Blend in. Melodies can stand alone by themselves. Work with either of the two beats, work with the bass line, it doesn't matter. They all blend together. Because they all came from one mind, from one heart. They one. Alrighty, y'all. And that's called Derrick's One Man Symphony. One man. Sound like a full orchestra. That's what I aim for. Would have been easy to just put a couple melodies in the beat and there you go, but no. I got to go for it all. I got to keep pushing, and that's what I do. You might not like it. You might do like it. Hey, what's going on, Talk of the Week? You didn't get the notification. Well, I told you what time we were coming on. And I kept my time. All right, y'all. Our first lady asked me to change some of the lyrics to the theme song, and I just came up with it a few minutes ago. Talk of the Week can vouch for that. I hope I remember them. So here we go. You never want to unite. All you want to do is argue and fight. You never want to unite. All you want to do is argue and fight. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. Keeping you other YouTubers out there guessing. So take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your wet beef videos sound cheesy. Please, somebody call Jeezy. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. Our people never want to unite. All you want to do is fuss, cuss, and fight. We ain't gonna never get it right. But take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. I ain't stressing. I'm here to teach a lesson. Trying to keep you other YouTubers up there guessing. So take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the Brother Derrick show. You other YouTubers, y'all straight greasy. Your beef whack into your sound cheesy. Please, somebody release me. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Take it easy and take it slow. Welcome to the BD show. Our people never want to unite. All you want to do is fuss, argue, and fight. Our people never want to unite. All you want to do is fuss, argue, and fight. And all I can say to you is, take it easy and take it slow. And welcome to the BD show. Alrighty, that was a rough test run. I actually came up with that not even how long ago was it? Talk of the Week? 30 minutes ago. So it's gonna take me a while to get used to that. So y'all gonna hit the bed with me doing that part. No Night by Kaz says thanks. No Night by Kaz, I am so sorry. You are having the worst run of luck. the worst run. I hope that there's a pot of rainbow at the end of all of this. I really trust and believe that there's a pot of rainbow. Because it seems like as soon as you get rolling, as soon as you get a step forward, you get pulled 2 steps back. 50 grand. Man. I hope it ain't that big. I hope it's 2 grand. And I'm honestly going to pray on that. 50 grand. Whew. It's like, man. No, thank you, No Night Podcast. You are the first lady of this platform. So, all right, we got No Night Podcast. We got Talk of the Week. It's Family Feud night. Where is everybody? Nobody want to participate in the Family Feud? Where you at, Papa D? Where you at, Nia? Where you at, Alessandra? Where is everybody? I know where everybody is. Some man talking about black women calling the police. That's what you're watching, right? Another man talking about what somebody did 2,000 years ago, right? Okay. Let's get to the news, y'all. Because the BD show rolls on, with or without you. I might have to make that the theme song, with or without you. Let's get to our first story. All right, y'all, this is CBS.
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Whoop.
Whistleblower Siobhan O'Connor. Guy, how did you find her and convince her to do this interview?
My bad, y'all.
I was interested in getting our hands on the documents that have been leaked from the secret archive.
This week, 60 Minutes revealed that Siobhan O'Connor is the one who leaked those documents from inside the Catholic Diocese of Buffalo. Evidence that the bishop allowed priests accused of sexual abuse to stay on the job. The team that reported the story, Bill Whitaker and producer Guy Campanile, first had to get her to go on camera.
I met with Siobhan O'Connor for about an hour, and she had everything very organized. These are hundreds of pages from personnel files, church memos, emails, and she offered to give them to 60 Minutes to use on the broadcast.
She offered
all of them. And she really spent a lot of time walking me through everything. And I stopped her after about 45 minutes and said, how far do you want to take this? And she said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, you can keep explaining this to me, or you can come on 60 Minutes and explain it yourself.
And she said?
She said yes. Then I said, but before you say yes, for sure, you need to think about what that means, because your life is going to change. So I encouraged her to spend a couple of days thinking about it. And she said, okay. She said, it sounds like, Guy, you're trying to talk me out of doing this. And I'm like, well, I'm trying to make sure that you go all the way with this, because it's not going to work in an interview for 60 Minutes, right, Bill, if someone is holding back.
Was she holding back at all in this interview?
Not at all. She gave from the heart. I have talked to a number of whistleblowers, but I have never met one for whom it was so painful to reveal the information. So why are you doing this?
The reality of what I saw really left me with no other option, because at the end of my life, I'm not going to answer to Bishop Malone. I'm going to answer to God.
And I think one of the reasons why she ultimately said yes is because her faith is so strong. She sees things as almost providential. Remember she said that to you? That things happen almost by design.
It's like a calling from God.
A calling from God, and frankly, she was mad as hell. She told us that.
She was. Yeah. At what she was seeing, at what she saw going on. She said at one point she almost wanted to burn the place down. That's pretty strong language.
It is. And just as my name is all Irish, I have an all Irish temperament. So I do have a fiery temper, and injustice has always been something that I could just not abide by.
For the viewer, this story, church leaders protecting priests accused of sexual abuse, we've seen this before in other places. Did reporting this story help you understand why this keeps happening?
No. Seriously. We have been living through this for almost 20 years. Some of the incidents that we were talking about in Buffalo happened just a year or two ago. So you're scratching your head wondering, how is it that 20 years, or almost 20 years after the first incident blew up, we're going through this again?
We as in all of us.
We as in all of us, all Americans, we're watching this. I mean, how is it that this is still happening?
The thing you have to remember is that the church is made of people, but the ones in charge are priests, and priests are so good at keeping secrets. So it really depends on the laity, people like Siobhan, to come forward with these kind of secrets.
Right. Confession. You have to be good at keeping people's secrets.
Which is the worst possible thing if you're trying to create an atmosphere of trust.
Yeah. You would think, especially in the case of Bishop Malone, he was the auxiliary bishop back in Boston, the first case to blow up. He was there. He saw how it was mishandled in Boston.
And here's what's really frustrating. We have questions, like real questions, and we want to understand what you're asking. So we want to speak with the bishop, and we spent a month asking for an interview, and he wouldn't do it.
We went to a mass and waited for the mass to end and stood outside the church and waited for more than an hour.
More than an hour.
Never came out?
Never came out.
The intention wasn't to ambush the guy. It was just to ask, hey,
can we sit and talk to you?
we're here.
He has a motto. What was the motto?
The bishop's motto. Every bishop has a motto, and his is live the truth in love.
Live the truth in love. The words he lives by. And Siobhan O'Connor will tell you that that is not what she saw at all.
All right, y'all.
She knows she's going to get a lot of pushback.
Anytime I'm texting, it must mean the content is really boring. God darn. Well, the woman blew the story on Bishop Malone and the reason why all the priests are being investigated. And, man, if we get flagged for this, man, I'm going to cuss YouTube out. That was the most boring. Sheesh. Hey, Naya. Happy Election Day. You ready to cast your ballot on the Family Feud? You know it's Trivia Tuesday. Are you ready for the feud? Let's get to our next story, y'all. I'm not even going to ask no questions on that. I mean, they put me to sleep here. I just woke up and they put me back to sleep. All right, y'all. 2 California death row inmates die less than 48 hours apart from each other from apparent suicide. Andre U. Duales, 54, and Virendra Garvin, 51, were both being housed at San Quentin State Prison, officials said. 2 death row inmates at a California prison were found dead from apparent suicide less than 48 hours apart, California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation officials said. Andrew Udales, an ex-Marine, convicted and sentenced to death for murdering 5 women in Southern California between 1986 and 1995, was found unresponsive in his cell around 11:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Friday during a security check, officials said in the press release. He was pronounced dead shortly after midnight. around 10:15 Pacific Standard Time, 1 a.m. Eastern Time Sunday, officials found convicted killer Virendra Garvin dead in his prison cell. Garvin had been on death row for the murder of 4 people. Both inmates were housed in single cells at San Quentin State Prison, and the deaths are being investigated as suicides. Yurdahl was sentenced to death on October 5th for the murders of 23-year-old Robin Bradley, 31-year-old Marilyn Wells, 29-year-old Julie McGee, 20-year-old Tammy Irwin, and 32-year-old Denise Manny. Authority says Yurdahl killed the women while he was stationed at various military facilities in Southern California. The 54-year-old was previously convicted for the murders of 3 Illinois women. 21-year-old Cassie Corum, 25-year-old Lori Ulecke, 22-year-old Lynn Huber. Yurdahl was sentenced to death in Illinois in 2004, but the sentence was commuted in 2011 to life in prison. He was then extradited to California to stand trial for the Southern California murders. He was convicted in May and sentenced to death in October. So Illinois didn't give him the death penalty. They switched it to life in prison, but then he got tried for the murders in California. California said, you going on death row, son. Garvin had been on death row in California since 2005 after he and his brother, Pavan Govin, were convicted of killing 4 members of a family. I'll check when I'm done with this story. Let me turn this phone on. Excuse me, let me turn this phone on. It won't turn off. Turn off. There you go. All right, sorry about that, y'all. I'll check because y'all know we're on a different channel. I'll check and see who we got blocked on here. I just wanted to bring this up because I personally, one man killed 4 women, the other killed 5. I could care less. What about y'all? The only thing they did, what I said last week. And if y'all go back and look, y'all heard me say, I would rather take on the SWAT team and make them kill me or kill myself before I walk and get in that death chamber, before I walk and sit in that chair, before I go down on that table. Well, these men they did what I said. They took their own life. They took the satisfaction away from the state. They took the satisfaction away from their victims of seeing them die. The victims' families, that is. Hey, they did. And you can stop. Yeah, the one guy was on that since 2005. God darn. That's 13 years on death row. 13 years wondering when you're going to die. And then one guy, he on death row. Then they take him off death row. Then he gets sent to another state for crimes. They put him back on death row. God darn. That's like a up and down. You know, you think you're going to get away with it. But one guy killed 5 ladies. Another guy killed 4 of them. They did. That's what matters. They can't kill nobody else's wife, nobody else's daughter. That's what counts. Don't matter how they did. But they can't harm any more women. That's what matters. They save the state some money. They save the taxpayers some money for housing them, for feeding them. I know that those executions are expensive. They save the state and the people a lot of money. And now, even more importantly, I don't care how much they repented. They got to deal with God now. If they even try to repent, the worst thing you can do, speak bad of the Holy Spirit or take your own life. Because it ain't yours to take. So let him deal. Let God deal with him. He that problem now. But at least the women in Southern California are safe. and the women in Illinois. They're a little safer tonight, y'all. Yeah, Vote Mania all day. I didn't cover it because it's too many to cover. I mean, you know how many states? We got 50 states. How am I going to cover 50 states? How are we going to cover 50 states? Nia says it must have got unbearable. Talking to Week says Death Row. Now it takes forever to process. No Night by Cash says they're not at all to watch what folks think. What he said here it does talk. Unlike some other countries, the penalty is carried out straight away after the verdict. Well, where are you at? Oh, you said unlike some other countries. I was already said because they got people. You say I should have covered each of our states. Would anybody have watched? You say I should have covered each of our states. Because I was on the news earlier and man. Oh, nah, I'm sorry. You was in a car accident? What's going on here with y'all in the cars? What is going on with y'all in the cars? Well, okay. Well, then let's take Nightbot's lead here. Let's go to NBC and see if we can find one video to cover every state. We might have to check out 20 different ones. Let's take a look here. Because I was on here earlier. Come on, man. Stop dragging. Malfunctioning machines and long lines v. Groters. Colorado man pleads guilty to killing wife and daughters. How did that must just popped up there? They weren't here before. I got that one. New York City subway bomber. I got that one. Midterm voters battle long lines. Twin sisters give birth to daughters hours apart. I saw that. Driver charged with 11 counts and crash that killed Girl Scouts. We got that. Voters brave long lines to cast midterm ballots. To Texas newlyweds, I covered that earlier. Covered that this morning. Brown Kemp struggles. Officials detail plea deal and Shannon Watts case. Poll worker allegedly uses blackface slur and altercation with voter. I'm sorry, I gotta see that. I got to see that. We got to see that. Forgive me, y'all. I gotta see this.
I get it all the time. Have you lost weight? Of course I have.
Where's the?
Ever since I started renting from National.
Oh, man.
Because National.
All right,
Rolanda Anthony says her first stop this morning was her polling location, precinct 1012.
I felt honored to be able to vote.
But before she could fill out her ballot, she says a poll worker quickly became aggressive, questioning her home address.
She was very belligerent and disrespectful.
Anthony says when she asked the worker a question, the response was racially charged.
Perhaps if I put on my blackface makeup today, you will be able to comprehend what I'm saying. I was just in dismay. I could not believe that this was happening to me.
After another clerk tried to intervene, Anthony says the worker wouldn't back down.
She came in my face a second time, yelling and screaming and ranting.
She continued to put her finger in her face after Edith told her to leave her alone. She wouldn't back off.
They reported the incident to the election board and called 911.
When we responded, we interviewed both sides, and a citation was issued to the voting poll worker.
The citation was for assault by contact,
I spoke with the elections office, and a representative told me the alleged behavior was unacceptable and that the clerk was sent home. Anthony says she still did what she came to do and cast her vote.
People, anybody should not be treated like this. No one.
Okay. That's dead on Sharon. Oh man, go back. Oh no, go back. I would have watched that. All right, let's keep going. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone. Y'all can see that. Y'all can watch that yourself. Judge orders mail-bound suspect to be held without bail. Oh my goodness. What is with North Carolina? Y'all got a cloud over y'all. Y'all in the news every day. Y'all are in the news every day. What is going on with North Carolina? Whoa. Here we go. "11-year-old leads police on a chase." That sounds exciting.
When you run from national, it's kind of like playing your own version of best ball.
George 883-767.
Police first caught up with him outside the former Brooklyn fire station on Memphis. An 11-year-old boy in mom's Durango refusing to stay put. Soon, he's speeding down Pearl, weaving in and out of traffic, reaching speeds of 90 miles an hour.
11-year-old boy, y'all.
Juveniles that have stolen cars and driven. My personal experience, I've never had a child this young.
It was the same thing he pulled last year, twice, when he also ignored commands.
One of my units actually made contact visually with him and asked him to pull to the side of the road, and the juvenile shook his head no. He just was determined not to stop.
That time, the boy, then 10, nearly made it to Sandusky before stop sticks ended the chase. Weeks before, he was speeding in another family car on I-90 when the tires blew out near West 117th. Calls to dispatch always stunned.
Looks like a kid that's swerving in and out of traffic, almost ran a couple cars off the road.
While the only person he ever injured was himself. Last night, he was treated for scrapes after he flipped that SUV, later telling police he wasn't even being chased at the time. He just wasn't paying attention.
Now, where the parents at? Where are the parents? Where are the parents? Oh, stop doing that, man. All right, I'm going to go into the chat now. Hold on now. Let's get this straight here. This boy and gone 4 or 5 times he been caught by the police in different cars. So the family got money. But they can't get a babysitter? Somebody to watch this child? This child is that out of control? He think he above the law? And he just think that he just going to get in the car even though he's 11 years old. He can't wait the 4 years. 4 or 5 cars in the driveway. He can't wait the 4 years. He can't get a scooter or something. He can't get him a dirt bike. He can't wait to drive. He's just getting in the car and go. He's 11 years old. He's been doing it for years. The parents got so many cars. Some of y'all might have one car that y'all use. Apparently, they got a fleet. And the boy just disappeared. Parents can't be paying the boy no mind. How in the world you that he should have hired an Uber? I believe I got a story on an Uber driver. I'm just saying, the little boy gets in the car and takes off like it's nothing. Let me check the chat here. He was driving distracted. Nobody cares. Not an emergency call or anything. Get this, they are given sovereignty immunity even if they're not on a call. Wait a minute, I missed something. Okay, now you're talking about her car accident. No night by Cass says get a good lawyer. No night Cass says I'm from Virginia, so I can say to this, North Carolina sucks. I'm sorry, you know what? North Carolina and my family is from Tillery, North Carolina. It's a small one horse, one shack black town. We are from North. Let me tell you, I'm glad we moved. Man, North Carolina is terrible. Y'all been in the news all week. There ain't been not one day I haven't done a story on North Carolina. Some days I've done 2 stories on North Carolina. What is going on in North Carolina? Everything from the hurricanes to car accidents, people getting hurt. What is going on with North Carolina? You said our sore backside will put a stop to it. See, I think the parents are so rich that they don't even deal with the boy. They probably got servants that deal with the boy. Anytime you can be in 4 or 5 different cars. Even if the police will say we're going to start looking for him, they don't know. They never know what car he's going to be in. And the fact that he could tear up the cars and nobody say nothing. He right back doing it again. We didn't have a car growing up, but I can tell you, me and my sister brother did that. We'd be under the house. I don't understand how he could do it the first time and not get the hide tore off his butt. He can do it the second time, third time. Sit there, crashed the car, flipped it over, nothing. He back at it again. Naya said he would be one of the influenza kids. But you right, no night by Cash, liberal. He got liberal parents that got money, and they more concerned about what's going on with Donald Trump and the Republicans, and they not watching their own child. This is ridiculous. 1 time, 2 times, but 3, 4, 5, and 6 times? The fact, if the police know your child, that's a sign something wrong. If the police know who your child is, that's a sign there's something wrong. There ain't nothing good about that. If the police know, they see the boy, and the boy take them on long chases, and he tell them, I ain't stopping. You gotta stop me. Hold on a sec, y'all. I was charging the headset up just in case anybody call. Let me put the charger back in his light. See that y'all in the break? $4. Okay. It said North Carolina is a blue state. All right, let's get back to our chase. It was a nice story starting out, but me being so fast. All right, this is called. Hey, where'd it go? Duncan Hines orders recall of several varieties of cake mix. If anybody got any Duncan Hines cake mix, y'all need to watch that story. Oprah responds to racist robocalls targeting her and Stacey Abrams. Who's Stacey Abrams? She look familiar. Let's take a look. It's Oprah. You gotta look. If ain't no video, we're gonna keep moving on. Wait a minute, I just passed it.
I heard people were making racist robocalls in my name against Stacey Abrams, who I am 100% for in Georgia. I just want to say, Jesus don't like ugly. And we know what to do about that. Vote. Tomorrow, show up and show out. And vote!
Oh, but you got all that money. And you can't. You actually are being filmed. And you don't tell a person to turn the camera around so you can be full screen. Really? Oh, I didn't see this though. Hold on a second. Hold the press of Nelly. Driver who hit the Girl Scouts and the adult, killing 4, was huffing chemicals, police said. They have video? No video, huh? How you ain't got no video on this good story? That's trifling, man. I'll read it though. I know this ain't the driver. I know this is not the driver. That's your driver right there, y'all. Killed 3 young Girl Scouts and an adult that was supervising them. And we lucky because there was 7 of them there. And he only killed 3 of them. The Wisconsin man who struck a Girl Scout troop while they were picking up trash on the side of the road, killing 3 children and a parent and injuring a 4th girl, admitted that he was inhaling chemical vapors before the crash, police said Monday. Colton True, 21, is being held at the Chippewa County Jail on 4 counts of homicide by negligent use of a vehicle, 5 counts of hit and run, and 4 counts of homicide while intoxicated, Lake Howell Police Chief Cal D. Smokovich said. True made his first appearance Monday via video and had his bond set at $250,000. Should have been $1 million. His next court appearance is scheduled for Tuesday. Prosecutors said True was involved in a similar incident in September when his vehicle rolled over while he was under the influence of drugs. And yet, he still got a driver's license. True was arrested Saturday afternoon after police said he ran into the Girl Scouts around 11:40 a.m. while they were doing community service on County Highway in Lake Hallie, a village in Chippewa County, northeast of Eau Claire. 7 children and 5 adults, all wearing green safety vests, were in the ditch on the side of the road picking up trash, police said. The 3 Girl Scouts killed were identified police as Jana Kelly, 9, Autumn Helgeson, 10, and Haley Hickle, 10. The parent killed was Haley's mother, Sarah Jo Snyder, 32. The mother got a different last name. A 4th girl was injured and taken to the hospital in critical condition. Police said Monday that she is now in stable condition. The Lake Howell Police Department said the girls were members of Troop 3055 in Chippewa Falls. Brent Michael Kelly, Jana's uncle, told NBC News that she loved being a Girl Scout and serving her community. Jana's mother was the troop leader and the older sister Tara was also a Girl Scout. He said, Jana was smart, funny, and creative. He said in the email she loved everything about the Girl Scouts, going to the camp and working on her merit badges. She recently got her swimming badge and she was so proud. True's black F-150 pickup truck, another pickup truck, were traveling north when it crossed over a lane into a ditch and hit the group, police said. True fled the scene after the crash but later surrendered. True and the passenger said they were intentionally inhaling chemical vapors known as huffing before the accident. Well, why would you get in the car and drive? The 3 girls killed in the accident attended Homestead Elementary School and Southview Elementary School in Chippewa Falls, school officials said in a statement Sunday. Girl Scouts of the USA CEO Silva Acevedo said the organization was heartbroken over the deaths. Okay. Man was huffing. Why would he just sit back and enjoy it? Covered that. Looking for anything on what you call? Well, we covered that this morning. Well, I got this bookmark, but since we're here, y'all, you might as well pull it up. I got a bookmark, but since we're here, I might as well go ahead and not ignore it. New York Uber driver charged with manslaughter and death of teen car surfer. Ryan Mullen, 15, and two friends, both aged 16, called for Uber after a night of drinking and partying, prosecutor said. They, 15 and 16, they shouldn't be drinking. A New York Uber driver is facing manslaughter charges in the death of a teenager who prosecutors say fell from the roof of the driver's vehicle while car surfing after a night of drinking in September. Daniel Chima, 24, pleaded not guilty to second-degree manslaughter at his arraignment Monday in First District Court in Central Islip. The judge set his bail at $200,000 cash or $400,000 bond. Chima's license was suspended and he's scheduled to return on court Friday. Suffolk County District Attorney Tim Sidney said the victim, Ryan Mullen, suffered a traumatic brain injury after he was allowed to ride on the roof of Chima's Toyota Highlander. Mullen, 15, and two friends both ordered an Uber at the night of drinking and partying, prosecutors said. The boys allegedly offered Chima $70 to allow two of them to ride on the roof of his vehicle as it was moving, while the third recorded a video to post on social media. The teens withdrew their offer after saying $70 was too much, prosecutors said. But after getting into the vehicle and traveling some distance, they later made Chima a $40 offer to car surf that he accepted. Muller and another teen mounted the vehicle while the third recorded video on Snapchat, authorities said. Mullen fell from the Highlander as it drove away, striking his head on the pavement, Denise said. Chima drove the teens to their destination. Muller sustained a fractured skull and died in his sleep later that night, Sidney said. Mullen's cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. This was an incredible bad decision by the defendant, a bad decision by the boys involved, obviously, but at the end of the day, the defendant is an adult contracted to safely bring those boys home, and he failed to do so. Chima could face 15 years if convicted. Come on, man. What is going on with the world? What is going on with the world? Hey, what's going on, Papa D? We got a lot of players with Family Feud tonight. I don't know what to say. As somebody who used to drive people for a living, there's no way in the world you could not bribe me to let somebody do something that stupid. $40. You're looking at 15 years, and you're going to have the death of somebody on your conscience for the rest of your life for $40. $40, y'all. These are teens. They are drunk. These are young teens that are drunk. When you pick them up, you know they drunk. You can smell the alcohol in the car. You know they drunk. Take them where they got to go and go about your business. I don't understand why doing dumb stuff is considered cool. Laying down on the yellow lines in the middle of the street, daring somebody to run you over, that's considered cool. riding motorcycles with no hands on the handlebars, or doing wheelies. Even though if you fall, you're gonna fall right on your daggone head. But they do it on their bikes and motorcycles anyway. They spend hours learning how to do that. To do what? To show off for who? Because when you do fall, you're gonna fall on your head. Well, if you're on a bike or a motorcycle, you sitting there riding, doing a wheelie, riding on that back wheel. If you fall, where you gonna fall? You're gonna fall right back on your head. Once you get that brain damage, you turn into a vegetable. Why is that worth it? You can't think of no other way than to get girls' attention, than to risk your life. You must really suck. You must really be a nerd or a dweeb. You can't just go up and say, "Hey, how you doing, Susan?" You got to, "Look at me, Susan, I'm doing wheelies. Look at me, Susan, I'm laying down the middle of the street. Look at me, Susie, I'm on top of a car. Look, no hands, eh?" Yeah. That's how you get girls. What's wrong with the kids nowadays? And don't get me wrong. I remember growing up and seeing movies where guys would go swim where the sharks was to impress the ladies. Surfing was invented to impress the ladies. Who the heck want to go ride some waves? Seriously. But they do it because the women like it. Naya says car surfing is a dangerous death wish and waiting to be on. It is. I just don't understand. Why the heck would you want to lay down in the middle of the street, cars going by 40, 50 miles per hour? You want to lay down in the street. Look at me, y'all. The car's not hitting me. Look at me. I'm special. Look at me, y'all. I can't be hurt. Okay. Jumping off cliffs in the water. And you don't know if there's any rocks in the water to cut you up. To impale you when you land. People try to impress people with acts, dangerous acts, instead of impressing them with their personality. Whatever happened to personality? Papa D said he ain't someone with no shark. If you was at the beach and you was a little tipsy and that was a beautiful young lady and she was like, "I sure would like to see you go swim with them sharks," don't lie. You know you go jump in the water. "Look at me. Hey, Betsy. We going out later tonight? Oh, I'm getting ate up." All right, y'all. I forgot what we were looking for. We were looking for the voting. We finding everything else. How could you let children talk you into doing that? I mean, you are. Lowe's shut down 51 stores in the U.S. and Canada. For real? Lowe's? Is there a video? Of course not, but man, it's a lot to read. That's way too much to read. Y'all go to sleep. We don't need to read it. It showed the economy. The economy in trouble, y'all. The economy is in trouble. Lowe's shut down 51 stores. You do know what y'all been to Lowe's? Lowe's is like Home Depot. Well, you know, don't nobody care about no Sears. Sears should have been gone. Walmart been took off Sears. Sears, JCPenney. Yeah, I'm sure it should have been gone. It's not that they being driven out, it's that nobody not going there. Those stores are like Home Depot. They're the same brand. They're just different names. You go there and you get stuff to fix your house up with. They say people ain't building houses. Why they not building houses? Because nobody buying them. And if nobody not buying them, Papa D, not many people are going to order some damn lumber in the mail. Let's keep it real. That's really expensive, sir. That's really expensive. Who's going to order some lumber in the mail? You know how much it costs to be shipped? These are places where you take a pickup truck or a box truck and you go throw what you need in the back of it. Now, you can say somebody that need a light bulb or something like that can get it online, yes. But nobody's going to order 50 pounds of fresh 2x4s in the mail. You imagine the mailman dragging, you see the mailman dragging that, y'all? I'm just saying, can you imagine? Their prices are higher than Home Depot. They are considered a step above. Home Depot is like the McDonald's. You know, it's like the McDonald's versus going to a nice restaurant. But you got a lot of people that got money that don't want to deal with lower tier people. They will pay the extra money to go there and be able to get what they want, get what they need, and not have to deal with the foolishness, kids running around, stuff like that. There are people that got money that would do that. But what's astounding is that what's more astounding is the fact that the economy must be in trouble because if people were building houses and Lowe's was the upper tier, people will go there. We have a Lowe's in White Marsh. Every time I've been there, the parking lot been packed. We got several Home Depots. Every time I go there, the parking lot been packed. It's always Mexicans up there trying to get some work. So Naya said there's Ace. So let's go back and take a look. I might have been a little too fast with that. Hold on. Go back and take a look at. Show me around here. Home improvement chain Lowe's Companies announced the closure of another 51 underperforming stores in the United States and Canada on Monday as it strives to compete with rival Home Depot in a slowing housing market. Lowe's gave no detail of job losses in the move, which closed the stores in some upmarket areas, including Broadway and Chelsea and Manhattan, and follows the shutdown of 99 Orchard Supply stores in California. Buffeted in recent quarters by the impact of a long winter in North America, Lowe's has been striving to find ways to catch up with the long-term sector leader Home Depot, whose stores on average generate twice as much as sales. There are signs that Americans are spending less on housing as prices and demand peak after a 7-year home building spree. Although many of the factors underlying the industry's health remain in place, the decision was informed by the strategic reassessment work we have been doing over the last few months. We plan to continue to evaluate all businesses and elements of our portfolio annually, the company told Reuters. While Lowe's is far smaller and less exposed to the presence of Amazon and other online sellers, the closure follows a wave of similar moves by traditional U.S. retailers in the face of greater online competition. New Chief Executive Officer Marvin Ellison began a restructuring after taking over in July, and he said that he was reviewing his real estate portfolio, promising to remove slow-selling products and end unsuccessful ventures. Under Ellison, the company has also eliminated 4 senior positions while creating 2 new senior roles for stores and supply chain. New blood in the upper ranks was clearly a catalyst for this decision, as we believe there is a greater willingness on behalf of our leadership team to examine the root causes of underperformance. The wind down of Orchard Supply Chain cost the company between $390 million and $470 million in write-down, Lowe said. Monday's announcement will result in changes of 28 cents per share, 34% per share, $300 million to $365 million in pre-tax expenses. The company, which operates about 1,800 U.S. stores and 300 in Canada, said they expect the closures to be completed by February, with the exception of some U.S. stores that are closing immediately. The 20 U.S. closures are spread across states including New York, Texas, and California, with 31 locations, including 2 plants and a handful of California provinces also shutting down. The majority of the impacted U.S. stores are located within 10 miles of another. The majority of U.S. stores are located within 10 miles of one another. All right. So, is Woolworths still open? They still got Woolworths. I know they still had Woolworths. I told y'all, me and my sister got our IDs. My mother got us IDs out of Woolworth. Seriously. We had a Woolworth downtown. And you could go in there and get a whole bunch of stuff. But we got our IDs. I don't know if you can still do it, but back then we was able to get IDs. You know, there wasn't Maryland official driver IDs. But it was enough that you could show the police who you were. Because like I told you, every Friday or Saturday, the police would swoop down. As soon as it was like starting to get dark, they would just swoop in with the vans. And they would just snatch up every person they saw and throw them in the van. If you ain't had no ID, they threw you in that van and identify you. Now this was back in the 70s, you know. Papa D said it shut down. Well, you know, certain stores, you know, they're good for a time, and then, you know, they don't keep up with what's going on. In the article, when they brought in the new people, they were like, you got all these products that's underselling, the people not buying, and you got them all over the store, and it's killing the business. And then we got stores too close together, and then people are getting a lot of stuff online, like Naya said. The long winters and all these tragedies, which should be fueling them, are not. You figure with all the hurricanes, but ain't none of those states that we named have had a hurricane. The states, you know, North Carolina, Florida, the Midwest, none of those stores are closing. So they still doing well because people rebuilding their homes. But New York is not building anything, apparently. So, but like I said, I don't think I've ever gone to Lowe's, so I understand. I've gone to Home Depot many a day, so that's why I said it wasn't that shocking to me. I forgot we both been doing. Let me check out my list here. Two California deathmates. All right, y'all. We did this story. Hold on. I don't see the other story. I know I need to just erase it. Where's the other story? Hold on a sec, y'all. I'm missing something. There it is. Okay. All right, y'all. We got an update to the story. And I called it. I called it last week when we did it. I called it. So let's watch the story. And then we'll get to it. This is the full video. Okay. Now, we didn't see that. When I brought you this story, we didn't see all that. All they showed was them starting to fight. They didn't show all that. This is why you got to go back. Now, before we even get to the next part, I want to hear from y'all. Was that teacher justified? Somebody talk to me. Was that teacher justified? Did y'all hear how long that boy railed on that teacher? Tell me that boy did not deserve to get knocked in his mouth. I'm waiting. Somebody tell me. That boy, no, we didn't play the whole thing. They only showed from when it started. That video was from Worldstar. That was the whole video. We didn't hear all that. You hoe ass in. Why you shaking? I F you. We didn't hear all that. You watched that video and you'd have thought this big man is beating on a little boy. That's what you thought. I didn't think that when I watched it. That man is 64 years old. It's got to be something more to the story. Ain't no 64-year-old man gonna swing on no young boy for no reason. That boy railed on him for 3 minutes. You hear the man saying, leave. You should leave. Leave. He whored that old man. He whored him in front of his class. He whored that old man. And I told y'all that every parent in that class, every parent of children in that classroom should take up a collection and get that man bailed out. And I told y'all that. Go watch the video. So let's find out what did happen. That was just part one. More than 90,000 raised for the California teacher who punched the student. The school district said Monday that administrators have met with students, staff, and parents to begin the healing process. What healing process? The boy needed to be punched and whooped on his butt. Community members have raised more than $90,000 for a Los Angeles area teacher after being captured on video punching a student who had repeatedly called him racial slurs. A GoFundMe page has raised $90,960 by Tuesday afternoon for Martin Riley, a music teacher at Maywood Academy High School. Celia Diaz Jimenez, a resident of Maywood, started the fundraiser on Saturday with an initial goal of $50,000. Video posted to social media shows Riley, who was black, repeatedly hitting the student who returned some of the blows. Before the scuffle, the video shows the student throwing a basketball at the 64-year-old Riley and repeatedly calling him names and racial slurs. The student was treated for minor injuries, and Riley was released on bond after being arrested on suspicion of child abuse. Riley's arraignment is scheduled for November 30th at the L.A. County Metropolitan Courthouse, according to the Sheriff's Office. The school district said Monday that administrators have met with students, staff, and parents to begin the healing process. This is the ongoing investigation being handled by the Sheriff's Special Victims Bureau. So, I said the people in the community need to raise the money to get that man out of jail. They raised $90,000. $90,000. Let me delete that. $90,000, y'all. See if we got any comments. Yeah, Papa D, I paid it a few years ago. $90,000. His bail was $50,000. $90,000. You said there's news about the Colorado man who killed his wife. Can you post a link? Because I didn't see anything about it. Post a link there, and I'll play it. And I'll give you an opportunity to do that while we look at this. Let me see. Bomber. Girl stands outside of home. We already covered this. Oh, that's from NBC. That's why we covered it on CB. Okay, cool. All right, let's get back to this. We covered this morning. Let's see if there's any updates. Staying up with the news here. Let's see if we got an update. Oh, here we go. Am I fast enough?
When you run from National, Sky.
Now unmute.
A 10-year-old Chippewa Falls girl is facing charges of first-degree intentional homicide in the death of a 6-month-old boy on October 30th.
The caller indicated that she had discovered a 6-month male who she was doing daycare for was bleeding from the head and was unresponsive.
The district attorney says the girl was in foster care at a home in Tilden, which also served as an in-home daycare when she accidentally dropped the baby, hitting his head on a footstool, and then panicked.
She was holding the child, and then she had accidentally dropped the child. The child hit his head on a footstool, and then the child started crying, and she panicked and didn't know what to do, and didn't want to get into trouble, and then she proceeded to stop on the 6-month-old's head.
The medical pathologist says the child's injuries were consistent with that of a fall, and also say that the tread marks on the child's head match that of the suspect's shoes.
Later that afternoon, the Sheriff's Department received a call from medical personnel, a doctor, and indicated that his belief was that the injuries sustained by the 6-month boy was not an accident.
The infant was transported to Gillette Hospital in St. Paul, where he was pronounced dead on November 1st. After follow-up interviews, the Sheriff's Department says the 10-year-old suspect confessed and is now being held on a $50,000 cash bond.
A sad day for Chippewa County, a sad day for the residents of Chippewa County. My heart goes out to everybody involved.
That's a little girl, y'all. Y'all see her? Let me run it back. Y'all see her? Look at her. Look at her. She looks so young and sweet. They said they found the girl tread marks from her shoe on the baby's face. And I had an idea about the area, but I was wondering what race was the girl. And so we know it wasn't a ratchet. But God darn. They found the tread of the girl's shoe on the baby's face. Y'all know how crazy that is? The tread of her shoe. She stalked the baby that bad. The shoe prints is on the baby's face and head. How could you do that? After you drop the baby and bump his head, you gonna stomp his head in? Oh, Lord. Jesus. All right, y'all, before we do this, let me do a disclaimer. If we get blocked, we going to another page, y'all. Just let y'all know, don't be alarmed. Just look for me live. Type in Brother Derrick Show. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. And allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that may otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. All right, let's get it, y'all. Hold on, you're going too... Man, what are you doing? I hate when they do that. Just wait, man. Why can't you just pause? Why don't you cut it out, man? You get a flag for 2 different things. Thank you. All right, this is Denver 7 News Channel. This is Denver 7 News Channel. Published November 6, 2018. This is Naya's link. Let me unmute it, and let's get it, y'all.
Now, in a surprise move today, Christopher Watts has pleaded guilty to killing his pregnant wife, Shanann, and 2 young daughters, Bella and Celeste, and their unborn son, Nico.
Denver 7's Thomas Hopper was in the courtroom when a plea deal was announced that will put Chris Watts behind bars for life and avoid the possibility of the death penalty. Thomas, the DA says he made this deal with the blessings of Shanann's family, and they were there today.
Well, yeah, Shanann's family was here today, and they made a deal. There was actually 2 deals within the last 2 weeks, but when Christopher Watts stepped into that courtroom today, he had no emotion walking towards his seat, but as soon as the judge started to speak about his plea agreement, that's when he broke down and started crying. And for all 9 counts that he pleaded guilty to, he was in between cries. And now, with everything that's happened, Shanann's family might be able to move forward and have some closure.
The decision was made about 4 days ago.
Christopher Watts showed up in court today wearing a bulletproof vest. Shanann Watts' family was also there to hear Watts plead guilty to all 9 counts against him.
I think that there was a combination of relief, extraordinary sadness that we ever had to have that conversation in the first place. And I can only say that I hope there is a sense of closure.
Everything about Chris Watts' story he told us in an interview in August is all thrown out.
Did you guys get into an argument before? It wasn't like an argument. We had an emotional conversation, but I'll leave it at that. But I just want them back. I just want them to come back. And if they're not safe right now, that's what's tearing me apart.
He's facing 5 life sentences for the murder of his wife and 2 daughters, 4-year-old Bella and 3-year-old Celeste. He even pleaded guilty to unlawful termination of a pregnancy of their unborn son, Nico.
Sandy said it very, very poignantly to me. She said he made the choice to take those lives. I do not want to be in a position of making the choice to take his.
Out of respect for Shanann's family, we didn't approach them for comment.
Obviously, the tragedy that sits before us today is the loss of 4 beautiful lives. And no matter what happens today, no matter what happens at a sentencing hearing down the road, we can't get them back.
Well, now Shanann Watts' family may speak at the sentencing, which is November 19th. They'll be able to actually speak and have their stories told and speak to Christopher Watts himself about what they felt from what he has done and what he's pleaded guilty to. Reporting live in Weld County, Thomas Hoppo, Denver 7.
Thomas, thanks, and we promise to keep you updated on each and every development in this case, and you can...
All right. We covered this story, y'all. And thanks to Naya for that link. That was Channel 7. Thanks to Naya for that link. You say I like to meet or even see the man. I'm not fussing at the man. I'm fussing at the programmer that set these. They set these advertisements. When they come on, you can't mute them. See, if you mute them, you're okay. And what I have to do is I have to back out of full screen and I have to come back to the OBS. And I told you, we're using 2 inputs. So we can double the sound. We're using 2 inputs off the same microphone. Right? I got to mute both of those before the commercial start, and it's near impossible. Then I got to hurry up and unmute them and then come back to the page and then put it in full screen. So that's what I be fussing about. Oh no! Please don't tell me I did that again. See, that's what I'm talking about when I was saying about. Oh no, here we go. This is what I be fussing about. Hold on a sec, y'all. My bad. Give me 1 second. The link's still in the chat, so hold on. We can just watch it again. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me scroll up. See how I got snuck? See how I got snuck, y'all? All right, it's Denver 7 again, y'all.
Now, in a surprise move today, Christopher Watts has pleaded guilty to killing his pregnant wife, Shanann, and 2 young daughters, Bella and Celeste, and their unborn son, Nico.
Denver 7's Thomas Hoppo was in the courtroom when a plea deal was announced that will put Chris Watts behind bars for life and avoid the possibility of the death penalty. Thomas, the DA says he made this deal with the blessings of Shanann's family, and they were there today.
Well, yes, Shanann's family was here today, and they made a deal. There was actually 2 deals within the last 2 weeks, but when Christopher Watts stepped into that courtroom today, he had no emotion walking towards his seat, but as soon as the judge started to speak about his plea agreement, that's when he broke down and started crying. And for all 9 counts that he pleaded guilty to, he was in between cries. And now, with everything that's happened, Shanann's family might be able to move forward and have some closure.
The decision was made about 4 days ago.
Christopher Watts showed up in court today wearing a bulletproof vest. Shanann Watts' family was also there to hear Watts plead guilty to all 9 counts against him.
I think that there was a combination of relief, extraordinary sadness that we ever had to have that conversation in the first place. And I can only say that I hope there is a sense of closure.
Everything about Chris Watts' story he told us in an interview in August is all thrown out.
Did you guys get into an argument before? It wasn't like an argument. We had an emotional conversation, but I'll leave it at that. But I just want them back. I just want them to come back. And if they're not safe right now, that's what's tearing me apart.
He's facing 5 life sentences for the murder of his wife and 2 daughters, 4-year-old Bella and 3-year-old Celeste. He even pleaded guilty to unlawful termination of a pregnancy of their unborn son, Nico.
Sandy said it very, very poignantly to me. She said he made the choice to take those lives. I do not want to be in a position of making the choice to take his.
Out of respect for Shanann's family, we didn't approach them for comment.
Obviously, the tragedy that sits before us today is the loss of 4 beautiful lives. And no matter what happens today, no matter what happens at a sentencing hearing down the road, we can't get them back.
Well, now Shanann Watts' family may speak at the sentencing, which is November 19th. They'll be able to actually speak and have their stories told and speak to Christopher Watts himself about what they felt from what he has done and what he's pleaded guilty to. Reporting live in Weld County, Thomas Hoppo, Denver 7.
Thomas, thanks, and we promise to keep you updated on each and every development in this case, and you can get caught up on all of our previous coverage as well right now on Denver 7's Roku app.
I don't know if y'all can see in the right-hand corner. Y'all see that this news broadcast is only in 720. This news broadcast that we just watched was only in 720. It wasn't in 1080. It was in regular standard HD. The news broadcast is bringing you it in 720. We are at 1440. We higher than most of the people, 90% of the people on YouTube. I know, I don't think it's anybody in our sector that's broadcasting at 2K. But you telling me the news? They're not even putting video out in 1080? They doing 720? Oh man, that's terrible. I don't understand. Why would he had a beautiful wife, he had 2 beautiful daughters, another child on the way. Why would he kill them all? What? I mean, did he need money? I mean, and then what is he crying for? You wasn't crying when you killed them? You wasn't crying when you came on the news and said, please help find my wife and my daughter? You wasn't crying then? You expect somebody to feel sorry for you. The family agreed to that deal for you to spend your life in jail so they didn't have to spend the next 20 years going to cases to make sure you got the death penalty. The family want closure. They want to move on with their life. They want to get you out of their life. They didn't want to spend the next 20, 25 years going to all these appeals. He's sitting there crying. You wasn't crying when your little girl was saying, no, daddy, no, please, no, daddy, no. You wasn't crying then. I'm not going to feel sorry for that man. I bet you want to go up there and slap him in the back of the head. Like, what are you crying for now, boy? You wasn't crying when you killed your wife, who had a baby of yours in the oven. You killed them 2 sweet little girls. Never know what they could have been. Could have had the cure for cancer or AIDS or something. Papa D said nothing worse than child killers and pedophiles. Child killers because they might be taking the next best thing from us. And pedophiles because they derail. The pedophiles that don't kill their victims, they derail them from success because they dealing with that instead of achieving. That's what hurts the community and civilization. None of the said they probably want him to have to remember and think about what he did every day for the rest of his life. Well, he would have had 25 years on death row. That's about how long it take to kill you. He'd have had 25 years on death row. Wondering when that day was going to come. Worrying. Going through them appeals. Having his hopes up and having them dashed. You know, that's you just saw 2 inmates I showed you earlier kill themselves over being on death row. So this man gonna be in prison every day for the rest of his life. The family get to move on. Because it is having to relive. Having this man go through appeal after appeal after appeal, you as a relative got to sit there and watch your daughter, your sister, your aunt, your niece, and her children murder brought up again and again and again. Just when you thought she was good with it, here it come again. So they don't have to deal with that. They can move on with their life. Now he said he's afraid to die or else he would have kept up his charade. No Night by Cash said, Robert D said he'll be getting his butt beat every day in prison. No Night by Cash said he'll be putting Max, which is in his cell 23 hours a day. So you went from being a man married with a beautiful wife, 2 beautiful children, and another child on the way, in a house, I'm living America's dream. That's the dream of America. Wife, family, house, car. You threw all that away for what? And then you're going to spend every day in a prison with a bunch of men. Smelling men poop every day. You turned that in. I don't get it. And yup, the taxpayers got to pay to house them. But you gotta pay to execute him, or you had to pay by him still being on the street. Because who knows, he wouldn't have got married again and done the same thing. There's something wrong with that man. Let him go be the prison problem. He's the prison problem now. He's still a taxpayer problem, but now let the other men in the prison deal with him. Naya says he liked men. He was cheating on her with men and other women. Then why he didn't just handle it? Look, honey, I'm bisexual. I'm going to keep my role as your husband, but you got to understand, I got to go on a sneak tip. And then let her decide if she can deal with it. Some women will say, okay, I'll be the housewife. You go out there and work, you bring the money home. Every once in a while, we'll have a little rompy lump. But I understand you're going to go out there, but you make sure I'm the main. They your side, whatever. I'm the main. Don't bring them around the children. Don't bring them to the house. Whatever you do that on the other side of town. Even better if you can do it out of state. Don't let my family know about it. Don't let your family know about it. Don't let our friends know about it. And we can work something out. That's what he could have done. But no, he going to sit there and erase everybody? Children too? It's one thing if you don't want the wife no more, but then you're going to kill your children too. Because you don't want them to find out that you can't decide what you want a man or woman. But just kill them. That's the problem I got. Like I said, I doubt she would agree to such an arrangement. Did he get a divorce? If you don't know whether you want a man or a woman, at least be enough of a person to admit it. But said, I'm surprised he didn't try to kill himself before prison. If that was the case, when he found out that he didn't know what he wanted, that's when he should have killed himself. If he couldn't live with people knowing. See, that's the problem I have. All this is about people not knowing. I believe if the wife would have said, look, I understand you're going to go ahead and step out or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and get me a little man on the side. You go ahead and do you. But you make sure that we are husband and wife to everybody. You make sure these children have their father here every night. If you got to sneak out after they go to sleep, then go ahead and sneak out. Do what you got to do and come back. But Papa D right, he's too much of a coward to kill himself. Because the fact of the matter is, he should never got married. If he didn't know whether or not he liked women and men, he should never got married. He should never had no children. He made so many mistakes being selfish. Instead of him saying, look, I don't want a woman. I don't want a man. I want both. And in today's society, that's not acceptable, but this is what I want. Forget what everybody else thinks. And then go do you. Don't get married and bring somebody else into it. Don't bring no children into it. You go out there and do you. You got to go to Las Vegas. You got to go to California. You got to hang out in the park bathrooms over there. Whatever you got, go do it. I think they said it's a place in Virginia, I think, where you can go. Just go be you. But don't sit there and get married and pretend to be this great man. And then you decide, well, I don't want to do this no more. I'm just going to kill all of you. Screw you. I'm going to kill y'all. And start over. Papa D said it takes a lot of courage to commit suicide. How much courage does it take to kill your own babies? How could you look your babies in the eye and kill them? How could you look at those two sweet little innocent girls that think you the best thing in the world, and you kill them, and they ain't done nothing to you? They haven't done a thing to you. They just in the way. You want to be free. You want to go out there and mess with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. They're holding you back. So you kill them. Well, he's going to have a lot of men to play with in the prison now. Maybe he'll get lucky and get a female guard. And maybe he'll have his both worlds. Maybe he'll have both worlds. But that's the hard way to do it. Instead of just saying, look, wife just couldn't tell his wife, look, I'm bisexual. I like men's and I like women's. And I love you. I love our kids, but I'm not meant to be a family man. I got the wrong. Papa was a rolling stone. You never know when the hell I'm coming back home. I got to go wrong. I can't stay in one spot. Now, if he can go work and pay the bills, and she can live with it, she can't live with it, she should be able to take the girl and go. Let her find a man that's going to help her raise them babies. A man that actually want a woman. But he decided to just erase him for his own selfish desires. Naya said, easy way out, BD, but not easy to actually do it. Naya says, depending on the method, Papa D, pretty easy to swallow a large amount of pills. I don't have no problem if somebody says, look, I don't like women, I don't like men, I like both. If they are honest about it, you know, as long as I don't catch them looking at my butt, we good. Being honest. You know, we go play some racquetball or something, we in the shower, and they kept looking, what are you looking over here for? Other than that, we good. Why couldn't he just man up and just end the marriage and go about his business? It might have cost him some money to end the marriage, but why would you kill them 2 babies? The woman should have sensed it while she was with him. The children don't know nothing. Y'all women know when a man is touching you and he don't have that same passion no more. Y'all know it. Y'all know where his mind seems to be someplace else. You know it. But the babies don't know that. And rather than his babies find out that he go both ways, he rather just kill him. That's the part that kills me. That's the part that kills me. Alrighty, y'all ready to play the Family Feud? I mean, we have one more story left. What is that? Oh, let's cover this last story, y'all. We'll get to the Family Feud. Would-be New York City subway bomber. This news so depressing, man. It's sickening. Convicted on terror charges. Akay Yula, 28, faces life in prison after his failed attempt to bomb the pathway underneath Times Square, linking the subway station to Manhattan's Port Authority bus terminal. Man tried to blow the people up. Their video. There it is.
Not long before Akay Yula tried and failed to blow up commuters in a crowded tunnel near Times Square, prosecutors say he posted a message online to the president. Trump, you failed to protect your nation. Today, the U.S. Attorney for Manhattan announced 5 charges against the 27-year-old, among them material support for a terrorist organization.
He allegedly started to gather materials for his bomb 2 to 3 weeks ago.
The government's complaint says Yula's radicalization began 3 years ago online while living in the U.S. Yula told investigators he deliberately chose rush hour and packed the bomb with metal screws to maximize casualties, all in support of ISIS. New York officials say the device failed, that the pipe bomb only partially exploded, and you can imagine how, in a tunnel like this, crowded during rush hour, that if it had exploded entirely, it would have been devastating. Today, President Trump used this week's attack and the deadly Halloween attack in Lower Manhattan as an argument for immigration reform.
The first attacker came through the visa lottery, and the second through chain migration. We're going to end both of them.
Yula arrived from Bangladesh on a valid green card in 2011, which he got because his uncle is a U.S. citizen, so-called chain migration. 7 years later, he launched an attack. How to stop the next one fueling the already heated national debate. Stephanie Gosk, NBC News, New York.
Lord. They just blow people up, and it just... How could you callously do that? All right, so before I take the comments, I'm gonna do something that No Nightbot suggested earlier. I'm going to go and clear, before we start the Family Feud, anybody that has been blocked. I am unblocking you if you want to come play the Family Feud. You see your name up here. Come on in. We're just clearing everybody. We are clearing everybody. We're just clearing everybody. Man. All right. Y'all see this on y'all screen? Everybody is unblocked. It is clear. Let me go ahead and save. Look at all the people here that don't even come no more. Look at all the people, y'all. They don't come by anymore. Look at them. Hold on, you said it's buffering? I'm looking on the phone. This one. Go full screen. No, it's not buffering. What about this one? If you buffering, it's not from here. And if you look, you see it says live. We're in the green. Let me go check out the statistics here. Stream health. 10:24 p.m. Good stream health. Stream is excellent. But thanks for letting me know, Nightback here, because y'all know we streaming at y'all know we streaming in 2K. So we got this $77 computer streaming this high rate. It might be a hiccup here or there, but everything looks good on our end. I'm watching myself now. You can see me. I'm trying to see if it's hesitating. No, it looks good. All right. Now, we got to do this. Let's go to OBS. And I downloaded it, but did I put it on the screen? That's a good question. I know I downloaded it, but did I put it on the screen? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me pull this up real quick. What's that image? That's about DERRICK show, right? Well, we're going to change it for right now. Let's change this to... I downloaded an image. Go to image. Downloads. It should be right there, images. That should be it right there. All right. All right. Y'all see Family Feud in your screen? I don't want y'all to see the answers. The screen is up, so y'all cannot see the answers. All right, no Nightback heads. I'm checking the phone. Both phones still look good. Okay, we about to start the feud. Is everybody ready? Everybody's unblocked? Because I've only seen Nightbot, Nia talk. And we got 10 people in the room. So if y'all want to play the feud, come on. Nobody's blocked. Everybody's free. So don't use that as an excuse. All right, we got two different ones that my mother told me to pick you. All right, so we're going to start with the WordPress. I got two different ones. Close and accept. All right. First question. 5 answers on the board. Name something you get at the dentist that almost makes the trip worthwhile. Name something you get at the dentist that almost makes the trip worthwhile. Can I do it in Steve Harvey's voice? Y'all name no, let me stop. Name something you get at the dentist that almost makes the trip worthwhile. Come on, everybody. Name something at the dentist that almost makes the trip worthwhile. What do you mean I don't forget you? Come on, y'all. We got 5 answers on the board. Lollipop. Number 2 answer. They have candy here. So Papa D got lollipop. 4 more answers, y'all. Come on, let's go. Something you get at the dentist. Toothbrush. Number 1 answer. No Night by Kaz. So Papa D got lollipop. No Night by Kaz got toothbrush. Papa D no. That's a good answer though. Oh, No Night by Kaz. It says sticker. She says toy. Papa D says clean teeth. That's number 3 answer. We got 1 answer left, y'all. Nah, you are so close, sweetie. You are so close. Now you almost had the last answer, y'all. Something you go to the dentist that make it almost worth the trip. Naya said codeine. Not codeine, but what else can you get at the dentist's office? What else can you get? No, not pain pills. Laughing gas. No Name by Kaz got it. Laughing. Oh, Naya was right behind her. Naya was right behind her. So you got toothbrush, you got candy, you got clean teeth, you got stickers, you got laughing gas. All right, let's get to the next one. Y'all ready? All right, y'all. Tell me something you only do when you're sick. Tell me something you only do when you're sick. No Name by Kaz says, I've been a DA for 24 years. Laugh out loud. Dental assistant. Tell me something you do only when you're sick. Something you do only when you're sick. Medication, number 3 answer. No, but Naya, that's a good answer, but no. That's a good answer. Somebody already said medication. Tell me something you do when you only get sick. Vomit. Number 2 answer, Papa D. Oh, No Night by Cats is right behind you, Papa D. Stay in bed, Nia. Net. Number 1 answer. Ding, 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 ding. Something you only do when you're sick. No, cough is not up there. Go to the doctor. No Night by Cats. Number 6 answer. It didn't matter because Night by Cats said it. If she did, she was lucky. Somebody said, eat not ice cream, but what else would you eat? If you were sick, No Night by Cats, what else would you eat? What do they give people when they're sick? All right, No Night by Cats. Stay home from work. Stay in your PJs all day. I give you that. No, that's not dead, Papa D. The last one left is something that you eat. What's something somebody always try to give you when you're sick? Papa D got it. Eat soup. Y'all rolling today. So you got nap number 1, vomit, take medicine, eat soup, stay home from work, and go to the doctor. All right, let's move on to the next one. and Papa D, you got it, buddy. You got it. It was eat soup. You got it. We're going to the next one. All right. All right, everybody. I want y'all to tell me someone whose plastic surgeon you never go to. Tell me someone whose plastic surgeon you would never go to. Whose plastic surgeon? These are people now, famous people. Whose plastic surgeon would you never go to? Close, but no. 4 answers on the board. They all famous people. Juan, that was a good guess. Yeah, I'm on live chat. I think it's a delay. Joan Rivers, number 2 answer. Michael Jackson, number 1 answer. Michael Jackson, number 1. Joan Rivers, number 2. Jenna's not on here. I'll give you a hint. One's a famous comedian, and the other one is a Sports Illustrated model. Hey, Don dear. Stop moving. My chair actually moving. All right. All right, y'all. Tell me someone whose plastic surgeon you never go to. One was on the cover of Sports Illustrated several times. The other is a famous comedian. They're both women, and one of them old. Yeah, Papa D, you should get this. Hillary Clinton. Oh my God. We already said Joan Rivers about 5 minutes ago. I don't know about Cass said it, but you close. You are so close. Not Joan Rivers, not Betty White. This is a comedian. Not an actor, she's a comedian. An old white lady comedian. She like an old Roseanne. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a hint. The younger one used to be in a beach show. She used to be in a beach show with the guy that played Knight Rider. The other lady is an old comedian. Pamela Anderson. Don Deere got it. Pamela Anderson. That's number 3. This last one is an old comedian. I never found her funny. But she was in the 70s and the 80s. Roseanne is an old Roseanne. No, this woman older than Roseanne. I don't know if she's still alive. But 7 people said her name. Remember now, think of plastic surgery. Think about somebody that had plastic surgery and look a mess. I'll give y'all a hint. This woman is old. I don't know if she's still alive. But she's an old comedian. You didn't spell it right, but Don Deere got it. Phyllis Diller. She said Dillard, but I'll take it. Phyllis Diller. Oh, nah, you spelled it wrong too. Who said Joan Rivers? Somebody said Joan Rivers like 5 minutes ago. All right. So you have Michael Jackson, Joan Rivers, Pamela Anderson, Phyllis Diller. All right, y'all. We on to the next question. Everybody ready? Hands on the keyboard. Tell me in a way in which the family dog can annoy you. Tell me in a way in which the family dog can annoy you. Well, she old. Now it says autocorrect changes it. Hey, you were close enough. Barking, Don Deere, number 1 answer. Don Deere, bet he got it out. No, not humping. Okay, Don Deere, number 5, chewing things. Chewing things, all except eating shoes. I'm gonna ask y'all a question. I don't know who these 100 people is. Don Dia said barking already. Believe it or not, these are things that the dog would do to itself. Not biting, but what else can a dog do? Not biting you, but what else can a dog do with his mouth? Somebody already said eating shoes. So that's chewing things. Licking, number 2 answer. No Night by Cash says getting on the furniture. But what could it leave on the furniture when it get up? What could a dog leave on your furniture when they leave? Off of that. When they get up and move, what could it leave behind? Shedding. Somebody said fur on the furniture. Whoever said fur on the furniture, I will accept that for shedding. Papa D already said licking. Oh, Papa D, you so close. Dirty footprints are easy to clean up, but what could they do with that foot that you can't clean up? That you had to actually hire somebody to fix it. I'll give y'all a hint. Itching for a scratch. Juan Cena got it. So you had barking, licking, shedding, scratching, and chewing things. Next question. Name something that people consider a snack food. I need y'all to name some things that people consider a snack food. Popcorn, number 2 answer. Chips, number 1 answer. Somebody said fruit bowl. They got fruit, so I'll accept that. Fries, no. Well, Don Dia, you and Juan fight it out. He said fruit bowl. You said fruit. They asked for fruit. Hold on a second. No, Nightbot, you way behind. But scratch was the last answer, but that was the last question, dear. All right, so we got chips. We got popcorn. We got peanuts. We got fruit. Somebody said nuts. Actually, she said peanuts. Peanuts is the right answer. No Night by Cash. We got 1 answer left, y'all. What's the one thing y'all ain't said? If you had some peanut butter, what would you spread it on? If you had some peanut butter, what would you spread it on? A celery stick? Lord. You would spread peanut butter on candy, Don Deere? Crackers. Don Deere got it. So you got number 1, chips, popcorn, peanuts, crackers. Oh, hold on, y'all. We got one left. Hold on. We got one left. Let me go through the list real quick. We got one thing left. I'll give you a hint. You put salt on them. But most people won't eat it without salt. Think about what we're talking about. What's something that people really won't eat it whatever they ain't got no salt on it? Somebody already said chips. If you don't have chips, what would you eat instead? If you walked in a convenience store and looked on the rack, they always got chips and the salt on them make them taste good. Not crackers. If you're having a party, chances are somebody's going to have chips and they're going to have Don Deere got a pretzels. So you had chips, popcorn, peanut, crackers, pretzels, fruit. Oh, we got one more. Wait a minute, I gotta look. I didn't see that one. Wait a minute, I gotta go higher to be sure. Give me a second, y'all. Whoever said cookies first got that answer. I see No Night by Kaz has it. Did anybody else say cookies? Earlier than that, I know Juan said it later. Let me see if anybody said it. No, nobody didn't say it. So, there goes the No Night by Kaz. All right, y'all, let's go on to the next one. I'm going to stop being so fast and give y'all a chance to catch up. All right, this is an easy one. This is an easy one, y'all. I need y'all to name something parents tell their kids not to waste. Name something that parents tell their kids not to waste. Name something parents tell their kids not to waste. Money, number 2 answer. Water, number 3 answer. Food, number 1 answer. Time, number 5 answer. Somebody said energy, electricity. No Night by Kaz. Come on, y'all. We got one left. This one is something you would tell a child that done something stupid. And you would say, please don't waste your... Don't wind up being a criminal. Don't wind up being a degenerate. Please don't waste your... Don't do nothing that's going to get you hurt. Please don't waste your... That's a good answer, No Night by Kaz. That's a damn good answer, but no. Don D, a good answer, but no. Nah, even better answer, but no. These are great. Y'all give us some. Who are the people they ask? All right, Juan, we on every night. We are here every night. The Brother Derrick Show. It's 23 channels called The Brother Derrick Show. I ain't hard to find. Right now, we on this one. I got a gaming channel too, Brother Derrick Gaming. But I'm not hard to find. I'm going to give y'all a hint. If a fireman drags you out of a burning building, he just saved your first person to answer. If a fireman dragged you out of a burning building, he just saved your. Don Deere got a life. So you got food, money, water, electricity, time, life. Who said hair? He saved your hair. That's funny. Oh, man. I love this game. All right, y'all. Name a food item served at most cafes. We on to the next question. Name a answer saved at the cafe. All right, Don Deere got cake number 1. Name a food served at most cafes. Sandwiches number 2 tonight by Cass. I give you a hint. There ain't no more burgers. No burgers. Don Deere pie number 5. Nope. I'll give you all a hint. The remaining answers are all pastries. The remaining answers are all pastries. Name a food item served at most cafes. Somebody said cake. Somebody said sandwich. Somebody said pie. Yeah. You gotta be more specific in that. Donuts. Number 3 answer. Nobody cares. All right, y'all. These last 3 answers, you can all eat them with jelly. You can put jelly on all 3 of these answers. Actually, there's 2 answers. Who put jelly on cookies? Ew. Who put jelly on apple pie? You put grape jelly on apple pie? Somebody already said pie. Somebody said toast. That's just regular bread. These are not regular bread. I just said they're not regular bread. Bagel number 6 answer. Somebody on the ball here. Oh, that's a good answer. Oh, that's a good answer. I'll give y'all a hint. Little kid used to say, "Here comes the man, the man, the man. Here comes the." Little kids sing that song all the time. Here comes the man, the man, the man. Muffin. Don't everybody else got it. So you had cake, sandwich, donut, muffin, pie, and bagel. Good job, y'all. Y'all only needed help with 1. That's good. Name something or someone you associate with silent movies. When I was trying to find a video the show on Halloween. I kept coming across these and I wouldn't do it to y'all. Papa D says everybody shouting food things before I heard the question. Left out loud. Papa D got Charlie Chaplin, number one answer. Did he name something you associate with the silent movie? You associate, I mean, that's a good answer too, but no, Papa D. Something you associate with silent movies. Black or white, number two answer. Laurel and Hardy, that's a good answer, but it's not there. No, Keystone Cops ain't there. You ain't far off, Papa D. Come on, y'all. Name something or someone you associate with the silent movie. Imagine what a silent movie was. What are things that you can remember about a silent movie? What's the flapper on that podcast? What's a flapper? Papa D, piano is close. Piano is a form of... All right, subtitles, title cards. All right, number 4 answer, Papa D. Yeah, women of the 20. It's actually a woman on here. Earplugs. They ain't had them back then. Music. Papa D got it. So we got Charlie Chaplin, black and white. We got music. Oh, flapper is a dancer. No, they don't have dancer on here. Okay, y'all, these last 3 answers, they are 2 of them are men and 1 of them is a woman. And I have no idea who they are. Okay, number 6 answer. On February the 14th, we celebrate this holiday, February the 14th. It's close to his last name. February the 14th. Okay, but it's not Valentine. It has an O at the end. And what's the guy's first name? Valentine. Okay, what's the first name, Papa D? Papa D got it. Rudolph Valentino. I ain't know how I was supposed to try to get that one. This next one is not easy. I'm just going to help y'all out. Last name is Keaton. What's the first name of this man? Last name is Keaton. Keaton. What's his first name? I'll give you a hint. That same first name is a heavyweight champion. Papa D got it. Buster Keaton. No, anybody can't say Alex. What, Alex from Family Ties? What he got to D? All right, y'all, this last one. This is a woman. Her last name is Pickford. Her last name is Pickford. What's her first name? Think of the 1920s and think about a common name. Come on, y'all. Her last name is Pickford. Her name starts with an M. Very common name. It starts with an M. Miss. Y'all. Come on, y'all. It's in the Bible. Come on, y'all. I just need a female name. There you go. Don Deere got it. Mary Pickford. I never heard of her. Rudolph Valentino, I heard of. Buster Keaton, never heard of. Oh, who that? These people here. I'm glad you're here, Papa D. We've been on this all night. Yeah. All right. At the roller rink, how can you identify a nervous skater? 4 answers on the board. At the roller rink, how can you identify a nervous skater? At the roller rink, how can you identify a nervous skater? Come on, y'all, this is easy. Nobody know the skating? Holding the rails. Number 2 answer. Oh. All right, no night back ass. I can give you wobbling following. Crash test. Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint on one of these. If you're not in the game, where are you at? If you're not in the game, where are you at? If you are not participating in the game, where are you at? Come on, Papa D, you a man. If the coach take you out the game, what did he do to you? If a coach take you out the game, Don Deere got it benched. Stay on the bench. 7 people said that. This last. All right, everybody put their hand on the keyboard. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. If you're not skating fast, you are skating. If you're not skating fast, you are skating. How can you tell if somebody is nervous? Come on, Papa D. You seen movies now. All right, Don Deere got it slow. So, number 1 answer was wobbly falling. Number 2, holding on to the rail. Number 3, skating slowly. Number 4, stay on the bench. That's how you know if somebody's nervous about skating. I know you watch hockey, Papa D. I can't stand it, but. All right, this is an easy one. Oh my goodness, this is sick. Name someone you would not want to see nude. And I give y'all a hint. These are all people that you know. They're not famous. So name someone you wouldn't want to see nude. All right, so somebody said parents, but you gotta specify. Somebody said truck. Hey, I saw that, Papa D. All right, somebody said dad. Dad, number 2 answer. Who number 1? Mother, Don Deere got it. Number 1 answer. Mom is number 1. Dad, number 2. Somebody said brother. No night by cares. Not brother Derrick, Papa D. but it says sibling. So I can take brother. Kids, number 5. We got one more, y'all. We got one more. Believe it or not, You had to have a job to have one of these. Somebody you wouldn't want to see naked. At the job, somebody you wouldn't want to see naked. At the job, boss, Papa D got it. So we got mom, dad, boss, grandma, kids, and siblings. Or your sister or brother. All right, y'all. Next question. Here we go. What do you call someone who is careful with money? Who do you call someone that's careful with money? You making fun of them. What would you call them? You said no one. What do you call somebody that's careful with money? What do you call somebody that's careful with their money? Frugal is number 5 answer. Cheap, number 1 answer. Thrifty, number 7 answer. Believe it or not, number 3 is tight. Yeah, Papa D. Yeah, what do your crazy answers work? What do your crazy answers actually work? We already got cheap. Skin flint. That's funny. All right, y'all. I give y'all a hint. Number 2 start with an S. Somebody who doesn't share is called, and it starts with an S. Somebody who doesn't share. He said, "Drove from another chair." Scrooge, number 6. Stingy, number 2. See, yeah, y'all rolled through that. Cheap, stingy, tight. Wait a minute, did somebody say that? Yep. Nia said it. Penny pincher, frugal. Don Dia said that. Scrooge. Yep, Papa D said it. And thrifty. Don Dia said it. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Let me scroll down here. Oh, man, this is crazy. But it's easy. Let's go, y'all. Y'all ready? I need you to name a... Hey, what happened? What? Wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. It backed up for some reason. I don't know why. All right. Name a part of you that looks different when you're sick. Name a body part that looks different when you're sick. I need you to name a body part that looks different when you're sick. All right. Well, y'all rolling. Wait a minute. No face ain't there. Eyes. No night by Cass. Nose. Papa D. Who said eyes first? Yeah, eyes. Nose. Skin. Number 1 answer. Hair. Number 4 answer. Skin, eyes, nose, and hair. Hey, y'all tore that up. Y'all tore it up. No Night by Cass said eyes. Papa D said nose. No Night by Cass said skin tone. And she said hair. Y'all blew that one up. All right, y'all, here we go. Name a fruit that's delicious to eat, but hard to break into. Name a fruit that's delicious to eat, but hard to break into. Name a fruit. Night Podcast says we sickly. Name a fruit that's delicious to eat. Pineapple, number 2 answer. Watermelon, number 3 answer. If you said watermelon, how you pomegranate? I ain't think anybody's gonna get that. Number 5 answer. Coconut, number 1 answer, Don Deere. Ding. One more left, y'all. No, that's it. We done. Coconut, pineapple, watermelon, cantaloupe. Wait a minute. Oops. Whoever typed it in first. Don Deere got it. Cantaloupe and pomegranate. Sorry about that, y'all. You was going to say coconut is number 1 answer. I keep telling you, it's what they asked 100 people, not the truth. That's you got to have a mindset. You on the street and somebody asks you a question on the blue, you just think on the spot. Name something a wife tells her husband he need to change. Tell something a wife would tell her husband he needs to change. All right, Papa D, I already told you. It's what they asked 100 people. His attitude, number 2 answer. Underwear. All right, Don Deere. Clothes. Underwear is clothes, right? Okay, so we got clothes. We got clothes. Papa D said attitude. Change his socks. Who said that? Job. No Night by Kaz. Number 6. Spending habits. No. Papa D, get your mouth together. Okay. It's something the man can't change without doing plastic surgery. Something the man can't change without plastic surgery. And Papa D, you better not say penis enlargement. I just said don't say that, man. No Night by Kaz. Looks, number 3 answer. Makeover will be considered looks. All right. Somebody said spending habits, right? But what would he be doing out spending the wife wouldn't like? Oh. And let's stick with habit. If he was sitting at the dinner table, what kind of habit might she tell him to change? On tools. All right, let's try this a different way. if he was sitting at the dinner table, okay, Don Dia, eating with fingers, eating habits. I'll take that. This last one. If the husband don't come home at a decent hour, she might tell him he is If a husband don't come home at a decent hour, his wife might tell him he is ladies is correct, but I need more. She might tell him he is no, lady is the right answer. But I need 2 words before it. If he's not coming home at a decent time, his wife will tell him he is late. He is late. He not coming home at a decent time. He is late. A dog? Coming home late offset, Papa D. It was staying out late, coming home late, close enough. Sorry about that, Don Deere. I needed more of that. How did the women not get that? If he not coming home at a decent hour, then he's staying out too late. Oh. A wife would tell a husband he's homeless. He need to change being homeless. Why would you marry him? Why would you marry a man that's homeless? Names. Oh, Papa D gonna kill this, y'all. Name something you associate with British people. Name something you associate with British people. 7 answers. Come on, Papa D. I know you got it. He fell asleep at the football game. I have no idea which she retracted it. Whoever said Queen, they said a number 3 answer. Somebody said English. Somebody said English, but I need the English what? I need you to expound. Drummer boys. What? No, it's not clothing, believe it or not. All right, somebody said English language. It's English accent, but it does sound funny to us. Okay. I'll accept that. So we got the royal family. Somebody said the Queen. Somebody said the Beatles. No. All right, Papa D, I'll give you a hint. It's something that y'all like to eat when y'all go out. We eat it here too, but y'all live on it. Supposedly. James Bond. Okay. These last things are not nice. Fish and chips. Number 6 answer. I'll give you a hint. In America, we have the bright stars. What do they have in England, and what is it called? What am I referring to? Papa, you weird. Why would 100 people say that? Okay, y'all, we got 3 left. The Star Spangled Banner is what? The Star Spangled Banner is a what? The Star Spangled Banner is what? Nobody knows nobody knows. Yeah, the flag. 4 people said the flag. Okay. All right. The next thing is something that the English drink all the daggone time. Something that y'all drink all the time. I can't remember how many movies I watched y'all drink this. And y'all got all kind of tea. Don Deere got it. Number 2 answer is tea. All right, last answer. No, hold on. We got 2 answers. If somebody say that you're bougie, all right, no night podcast. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Thanks for making the night go so nicely. I like coming on this time. We got a lot done. All right, somebody said stuck up, and I will accept that snobby attitude. I will accept that, Don Deere. Last question. The British are associated for having this, and it's in their mouth. They are associated with having this. I give you all a hint. If somebody makes fun of me, it's the first thing they're going to talk about. You got a breeze in your mouth? It's in your mouth. Something British people are associated with having. Papa D got it. Teeth. Bad teeth. So you got English accent, drinking tea, the royal family, bad teeth, the flag, fish and chips, and having a snobby attitude. Like, tally ho, my good fellow. Tally ho. I can say that all day. I said, tally ho, my good fellow. Name a sport in which competitors wear funny looking shoes. Papa D, you terrible. Soccer, number 2 answer. Hockey, they have on skates. I don't think they would call them funny. Football, number 6 answer. Golf, number 3 answer. 2 of these answers don't even make no sense. I'm dead serious. 2 of these answers don't even make sense, y'all. Believe it or not, baseball not on here, but close. So we got soccer, we got golf, track, number 4. Told you all these answers don't make no sense. So we got, let me double check here. Rugby, no, I can't take that. That's what, there's like a form of soccer. All right, y'all, and one of these sports, you need to knock down 10 pins. That should have been the first thing y'all said. Funny looking shoes. And the number 1 answer, you have to knock down 10 pins. Bowling, Don Deere got it. Number 1 answer. In this next game, you gotta throw a ball in the hole. Well, you gotta shoot a ball. They call it shooting. You shoot the ball in the hole. Actually, that's not the right word. You have to shoot it in a hoop. There you go. I just gave y'all the answer. Come on, somebody who got the fast fingers. I said, well, I corrected myself correctly. You have to put it in the hoop. Basketball, Papa D got it. Last one. Are y'all ready? Hands on the keyboard. WWE. WWF. Wrestling, Don Deere got it. So you got bowling, soccer, golf, track, basketball, football, and wrestling. All right, name something you wear that covers your ears. Name something you wear that covers your ears. Name something that you wear that covers your ears. Number 1 answer, Papa D, earmuffs. Number 1 answer. Headphones, number 3 answer. Hat, number 2 answer. Beanie. I gotta laugh at that one. I'm sorry. No. A cap is considered a hat. Good answer though. Scarf, number 4. Naya. Come on, y'all. Something you wear to cover your ears. Hair? Weird answer. Hair is already attached to your body. You don't put it on. All right, Papa D, don't say nothing. I forgot about weed. Don't say nothing. I forgot about toupees. Don't say that. would you say it if I said don't say it? Come on, y'all. We got one answer left. All right. If it's nighttime, a black youth should not wear one of these on his head. If it's nighttime, a black man should not wear this on his head. If a man got this covering his head up, everybody gonna be scared. Hoodie. Don Deere got it. So you had earmuffs, hat, headphones, scarf, and a hood. It's amazing how fast you got that. That's kind of sad. What one thing would you most hate to forget to pack on a trip? What one thing would you most hate to forget to pack on a trip? If you were going on a trip, what's the one thing that you would hate to forget to bring? Clothes, number one answer, Don Deere. Wallet, I'll accept money, number 3. I'll accept, oh man. Okay, Don Deere got it. The answer was money. Cool. Now our shoes ain't on here. Condoms. I know Papa D had to say that. If you're going on a trip, name something you forget to bring. Ticket, that's a damn good answer, but it ain't there. So is license. They damn good answers. I don't know why they not there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Passport, number 5 answer. Good answer, Papa D. We already covered clothes. This is a weird answer because it's so cheap to buy. But what's one of the first things you do when you go in the bathroom? Besides go to the bathroom. You wake up in the morning. Wait, what's one of the first things you do, y'all, before you go in the bathroom? Toothbrush. Number 2 answer. Don Deere got it first. You was just a hair off, Papa D. Last answer. If you're going to go on a trip, don't you want to take if you're going on a trip and you want to show everybody what you did, what would you need to bring? Soap is a good answer, but the hotel has soap. They got some little teeny balls, but they work. If you were going on a trip and you wanted to take I gave you the answer. Camera. Don Deere got it. Clothes, toothbrush, money, camera, passport. Medication is a damn good answer, Papa D. That's a good answer. Y'all got some good answers on here. Your driver's license, your tickets, those are good answers. But the 100 people didn't say them. Besides throwing them away, name something you can do with old newspapers. Besides throwing them away, name something you can do with old newspapers. Anybody get the paper anymore? Well, Papa D should handle this. Recycling, number 1 answer, Don Deere. What else can you do with old newspaper? See, this for old school people. Use them for arts. They got crafts. Don Deere already said recycling. Paper mache, no. That's a darn good answer, Don Deere, but it's not there. That is a darn good answer. But it ain't there. Good answer. What can you do with old newspaper? If a bird was the poop on your glass, how would you clean it off? I just gave you the answer. Wash the windows. It's actually clean window, but I'll take wash. All right. If you were moving, how could you use the paper to help you move? If you were moving, how could you use the newspaper to help you move? What could you do with the paper? All right, Don dear, I'll accept that. They got packed dishes. This is something that was done in the old day. I know y'all young folk don't know nothing about this. Something done in the old days. If it's Christmas time and you run out of gift wrap, what would you? Papa D said wrapping things. Yeah, I accept that. All right, I'll accept that, Papa D. Because wrapping gifts. Okay, you said wrap things. I'll take it. This last one. If you had an animal that fly, what would you use the paper for? If you had an animal that fly, what could you use the paper for? I'll give you a better one. If you had moved into a new place and you had a lot of drawers, what could you use? Now I said bird cage, but what would you do with the newspaper? You gotta tell me, what would you do with it? You won't give me the word I need. Liner. Now you got it. Line bird cage. Line the bird cage. Now you got it. Liner. And Don D came right back with it. And then so did Papa D. Oh, this is going to get y'all good. Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Oh, yeah. I hope y'all brains is working. Name a job where you can act like a kid. Let's go, y'all. Come on, this is a good one. Name a job where you can act like a kid. I know some of y'all on delay. That's why I keep repeating it. Name a job where you get to act like a kid. Name a paying job. Kindergarten teacher. Don dear. Number 2 answer. How y'all ain't get the number 1 answer? Come on. I need a job. I need a job in the circus. Don dear said circus, but I need a job. Daycare provider number 3. Clown. Number 1 answer, Papa D. Oh, that's the first time Papa D beat you that time, Don dear. But Don did set the circus. You just didn't say the right job. All right. Somebody said teacher. Somebody said daycare. Okay. What would you call Toys R Us? What would you call Toys R Us? Probably said half point each. Toy store employee, yes. Last one. Last one. If you are in a musical or a movie playing with kids, what job is that? Toy tester is the excellent answer. Too bad it ain't here. If you are in a musical or a movie and you had to, like, somebody had to play Peter Pan, what's the job title? If you're in a musical or a movie or a TV show, that's not the right job. He behind the camera. Who's in front of the camera? What's the name of that job? Actor. Don Deere got it. So you got clown, kindergarten teacher, daycare provider, actor, toy store employee. Where do people usually wear sandals? Where do people usually wear sandals? Beach, number one answer, Don Deere. Where do people usually wear sandals? You're a little late, Papa D. Don Deere already got it. Store is a good answer, but no. Vacation is a good answer, but no. Where do people usually wear sandals? Specifically. Yeah, great. How do you talk? Where do people go to where they usually wear sandals? Specific places. Well, Papa D, you got a chance right now. Where do people usually wear sandals? These are all locations, except for one. The pool, Naya, number two answer. You wear sandals to church? What kind of church you go to? Can't be no black church. They left you out of there. You don't come in here with your fancy patent leather on. You might get laughed out the church. If you had to go to these places, yes, you would. Jesus. Come on, y'all. It's only two places left. I'll give you a hint on one of them. Number three answer, you would take the kids to the they got monkey bars and swings and grass and trees. You might wear your sandals to take the kid to the park. Don Deere got it. Last answer. If you were at the pool, or if you were at somebody else's house, including your own, you might wear sandals to what's the first thing you supposed to do when you get out the pool? What's the first thing you supposed to do when you get out the pool? Shower. Don Deere got it. So, beach, pool, park, in the shower. You supposed to sunbathe when you supposed to get that daggone chlorine off you, Papa D. Says sunbathe. Why would you want to sunbathe and let that chlorine burn your skin up? Name a way you can tell somebody is a doctor just by looking at them. Name a way you can tell someone is a doctor just by looking at them. Papa D, you would put sandals on to go pee? Some people pee in the pool. Name a way you can tell someone is a doctor just by looking at them. Just on sight. White coat, number 2 answer. Don Deere. Stethoscope, Papa D, number 1 answer. Come on, y'all. Papa D already said stethoscope. How can you tell someone is a doctor just by looking at them? Name badge. Number 4. 1 answer left. This one it shouldn't be here because it refers to a specific kind of doctor. So I'll say it. A surgeon might have this, and you would know he's a surgeon because he's got you would see this on a surgeon, and you would know he's a surgeon. You would know he was a doctor. Now, before he can even touch the scalpel, he's got to put these on. Before, come on, pay attention, Papa D. A surgeon has got to put these on before he can do surgery, before he can touch anybody. What is a surgeon known for? Scalpel was a good answer, but before he gets to the scalpel, not gloves. Give me another name. Not gloves. It starts with an S. Give me another name, y'all. They don't call them gloves. With a surgeon, what do they call them? Scrubs. Papa D got it. So stethoscope, white coat, scrubs, ID photo. Yeah, we're gonna stop at 12. Name something a little kid might tell you about Santa Claus. Name something a little kid might tell you about Santa Claus. A little kid now. What a little kid might tell you about Santa Claus. All right, Papa D. That's a good answer, Don Deere, but no, that's a good answer, though. Name something a child might tell you about Santa Claus. Live at the North Pole, number 7, Don Deere. He has a beard. No Night by Cass. I'm sorry, Papa D. Whoa! No Night by Cass, you way back. We on the next one. All right, hold on. I want to get back up here. Let me run through them again. Live at the North Pole, Don Deere. He has a beard, Papa D. No reindeer. Hate on Night by Cass. Name something the kid might tell you about Santa Claus. Oh, that's a damn good answer, Don Deere, but it's not here. That's a good answer. He's fat. Number one answer on Night by Cass. 33 out of 100 said he was fat or he plump. Okay, and what else would he be? We already know that he's plump and Santa is plump and anybody know anything about Santa Claus? It starts with a J. Come on, y'all. This is Santa Claus. Jolly. Don Deere got it. Y'all haven't mentioned, we talking about the eyes of a child. What does a child do? What does a child expect to get from Santa Claus? What does a child expect to get from Santa Claus? Why does a child care about Santa Claus? Gifts, all right, presents. Okay, I'll take it. Dang, Don Deere, you just beating everybody by a hair. Naya came in right after you with toys. I would have took that answer too. But Don Deere get gifts. Okay, what color is he associated with? What color is Santa Claus associated with? Yeah, this the last one, Naya. It's getting late, going 12 o'clock. Y'all gotta get to work in the morning. Y'all gotta get to bed. I appreciate y'all. All right, red. He wears a red suit. Naya. All right, y'all. This last one, and we out of here. This is something a child will tell you. Santa Claus is. He's not fake. A child will tell you that Santa Claus is not fake. That he is if you try to tell a child there ain't no Santa Claus, he's going to insist that he's real. Don Deere got it. All righty. Don Deere been rolling tonight. I appreciate y'all for participating. I love doing the Family Feud. Oh, you know what? You're right. I didn't see that. Now you did say toys. You're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. Naya said toys. And who did I give it to? No, Don Deere said gifts. They have presents. A present and a gift, the same thing, right? A toy could be a present, but a gift and a present, the same thing, right? If somebody give you a gift, somebody give you a present. The gift could be money. It could be cars. It could be a house. So gift was more towards presents. Toys refers to one particular thing. That's why I gave it the Don Deere. But if y'all want to wrestle over it, have fun. If y'all want to have fun over it, but I try to use judgment. A gift could be anything. A present could be anything as long as you're given an item. A toy is something that a child plays with. It's a specific item. They got presents. Anything could be in that box. That's why I went with gift. Don't beat me up. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. We went on 3 hours. Let me go ahead and wind this up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Naya. Appreciate it, Don Deere. No Night by Kaz, the first lady. I don't know what happened. Talk of the week. He vanished on us again as usual. We also had some a new person. Juan. He had to tap out. So y'all have a blessed night and thank you for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. And y'all have a good night. I'm going to go fry me some chicken. Peace, everybody. If anybody want to donate to keep the Wi-Fi fun, it's at your discretion. Like I said, we are the only YouTuber broadcasting in 2K in this sector. Possibly the only one broadcasting on YouTube, period. I haven't seen anybody else. I even showed you the news channel. The news channel 7 was broadcasting at 720. So we might be the only people in 1440. And don't tell me somebody put up a 2K video. You can get your cell phone to take a 2K video. To stream at it for hours is not shooting a little video and sticking it up on YouTube. There's a difference. We are streaming. With a $77 computer, we are in 2K. Because of my ingenuity, is how we doing this. But we need help to keep the Wi-Fi. If we had to go to the phone, I'm going to have to come back down from 1440 to 720. I might have to come down to 480. I showed y'all what 480 looked like this morning, those of y'all to watch. I took the video down because we had so much music on there and stuff that it was just getting, the copyrights was going to hammer it to death, so I just took it down. Before YouTube could even say anything, I just took it down. The same way that those beefers do. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. And I ain't making no promises, but it's 12 o'clock. Yeah. I might come back on the gaming channel. Be looking out for BDG. Be looking out for Brother Derrick Gaming. I might come on because I'm in the mood to play some of them I love them driving games. I really do. I don't know why. Maybe because I can't drive anymore. But I love those driving games. So I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm trying to back to the main screen here. Thank y'all for a great show. Oops. Now we didn't do anything too bad here. So love you too, Papa D. So all right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow. Some of y'all I'm gonna see later on. Cause I'm probably gonna take a half an hour break and then come back. I got the urge to do some driving. And also by me deleting the video from earlier, I didn't get to watch it in beautiful 2K resolution. So I'm probably gonna do a driving game. I wanna see how the games look recorded in 2K resolution. Cause that would be something. If I'm the only person I could be the only person on YouTube that's playing old videos and recording them, streaming them and recording them in 2K. That is something. Most people would say, who cares? But hey, people that got the money ain't doing it. That's what make it special. I'm using my time and my brain to do it. So all right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Peace and blessings to everybody. Thank you.